Righto, Monday morning shenanigans. How you going? Goldson here. We're growing. The alt army is growing in game and out of game. We got an interesting stream there today, boys.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Severus05 is now following.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Severus.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Exon is now following.
Exon, what's up, boys? Oh, Spoono, hey buddy, be back in 15, just doing a school run. Hey, no worries, man. Just drive safe, bro. I'm gonna be here, don't worry.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Capacy is now following.
Capacy is now following. Welcome you three to the alt army. We are on the mission to get 1 billion liquid gold before the end of the last Titan. I'm excited to setting up the audio. One sec. Give us one moment. We'll edit it out. All right, we'll try and get this going a bit earlier. Hey, there he is. What a pretty face. It is me, Goldson, back. It's summertime. I think it's starting to warm up, so I'm starting to wear a bit more loose clothing and more comfortable clothing, if you know what I mean. Because I am at home, so we can wear what we want. I could be wearing no pants. I could just be in my jocks and singlet. You guys got no idea. I'll leave it to your imagination. But today we got a quick video, or it's sort of a concept, and I've thought to myself, I say, hey, look, I'm never gonna transmog, or like I'm never gonna farm. I feel like it's a waste of time. But so I thought about it. I was like, maybe before I start talking shit about transmoggers, because I know that transmogging is a thing, and I've got 5 accounts here, so I'm like, fuck it, I might as well go and try and see how people do it. You know what I mean? Hey. Rudan, what's up, man? Oh, no way. Transmod farming, let's go. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Look at the fat on my arms, bro. Oof, I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. Let's get into it. Today's video, boys. Stay tuned. What's going down? My name's Goldson, a 36-year-old millennial bloke from Perth, Western Australia, you know, the land down under. Join me and my crew as we navigate the treacherous waters that is retail World of Warcraft. We are on a quest to obtain 100 million gold. I'll be showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly side of gold making with full transparency. Every Tuesday, I'll be counting me gold and seeing how many doubloons I get per hour. I'm not perfect, not by a long shot, but crikey, I'm working my ass off to get there slow and steady. So all aboard, you scurvy dogs. Drop me some helpful comments below and let's plunder that gold together. All right. So I've got my scaly boy, because I thought I'd test it on this guy first, because technically I've only got like 5 evokers, because you can only have 1 on each account, and I think you can have more now, but when I made them all, you can only have 1 evoker. So I've only got 5 evokers. So in all honesty, the evoker is going to be the hardest one to do, because I've only got 5 of them. Whereas like my paladins, I've got heaps. I've got like 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1. So I got like 21 paladins, you know, all these other things. Show you my other screen. So I've got all my 5 accounts here, right? But I want to talk about the theory real quick first. The theory is, well, let's go into it. Let's go. Where the fuck is it? All right. Now don't freak out. Don't freak out. Actually, now freak out. This is what I got here. Look at this. I've got it all happening, boys. I've got the spreadsheet. I've been talking about. I'm like, man, okay, what if I want to collect all of the fucking transmogs in the game? Right now, season 3, there's 4 different sets per class, and there's 13 classes. So what's that like? If we bring up our little calculator, because you know you got your LFR, you got your normal, you got your heroic, and then you got your mythic version. We can have a look in the game when we get in there. But so there's 4 times 13, so there's 52 transmog sets, right? So 4, you know, different. They're the same sets, but they're like you got 4 different colorations depending on what difficulty you've managed to get. And each set has 9 pieces. So we go 52 times 9 is 468. So I've got it here in the top. It says total 468. So that's how many items I need to obtain in my closet, transmog, wardrobe. I don't know what you fucking want to call it, but that's what it is here. So 468. I've made this spreadsheet. It shows collected. I've collected 129. So by rights, I'm 27.56% the way to obtaining all of these 468 transmogs. So it says here to collect 339. So I'm like, okay, how the fuck am I gonna do it? All right, because I'm just thinking like, I got one of everything, might as well. So what I've done, maybe we look at the mage. Let's just blow it up a bit. Okay, just pay attention to this middle section. Don't worry about the sides. Okay. So what I've put here, so you can see here, see I've got like LFR, see there's 9 pieces, so I've got head, shoulder, cloak, chest, wrist, hands, waist, legs and feet. So you need the 9 pieces to complete the set. The cloaks, we can get all the cloaks by doing the second boss of the raid every week, which is the Lumathar, the spider one. If you kill the Lumathar on any difficulty, you can they'll give you a little token, then you can go to the vendor to the left-hand side of the raid entrance, and then there's a vendor there that sells all the cloak transmogs, because they had to put all the cloak transmogs on a vendor because, you know, we got the artifact, the legendary, or whatever the fuck it's called, the Reshi wraps. So the cloaks are going to be relatively easy to obtain because all we have to do is kill the second boss every week. So that's I'm not worried about that. So what I've done, but see this number here, see how it says 21. If I still didn't collect the cloak, it would say 22, and on normal it would say 23. But because I have completed it already, so all I have to do is black out that number, and it minuses it from this number. So my mage still needs 21. So I've completed most of them on the heroic track, and because I'm playing my mage, I've also upgraded it. Because if you get your heroic gear, you know, it's like 1 out of 6 or whatever. If you get your heroic gear up to 6 out of 6, it automatically unlocks. It could be 6, it could be 4 out of 6, or it could be 6 out of 6. I'm not too sure, but I have unlocked some of the mythic stuff here. But looking at this, if we want to get the LFR, hold on. Redan says Chrome casting the stream in the lounge room. Let's go. Oh, hey, fucking, what's that chair in the corner, mate? What's going on? Fucking hell. Oh, nah, keeping an eye on you. Just giving you shit. How you going? But yeah, you mad bastard. Getting Chrome casted around the world. That is Goldson transmog farming. Let's fucking go. All right, boys. But pay attention, Redan. School's in session. To sit down, take your pants off, have a drink of water, do whatever you need to do. But I'm trying to work this out, because this is the first time diving into transmog farming at a scale that I'm like comfortable with. Okay, so I've spent 1 hour and 23 minutes grinding out these vaults. So the characters in green, so I've got, these are all my mages. So I've got 20 mages here, and I've got my main. So I've really got 21 mages. So instead of like, if you try to farm everything just on one character, it's going to take a long ass time. But having multiple accounts and multiple level 80s, and there's a big tip, you got to be level 80, because we're doing this through the vault. So we're obtaining all of this through the vault, the Great Vault, every week. So, and we're going to we'll just be completing delves, Fungal Folly to be exact, because Fungal Folly is the closest delve to Dornagal, so it's relatively easy to get the ults flown over, all that kind of stuff. But okay, just take your eyes to the screen now. So the heroic column, which is a level 8. So you can see here I got 1, 5, and 8. So that's the delve number. Actually, we'll bring up this. Check this out. Okay, so if we look at bountiful delves, disregard the bountiful delves. It's just delves, right? If you do a tier 1 delve and you complete it, you'll get 668 in the vault, up to 4. So if you do 1, 2, 3, or 4 delve, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter what dungeon, what delve it is, it doesn't matter if it's bountiful or non-bountiful, you will get a 668 to 678 in the vault. And if you look over here to the left, 668 to 678 is the blue gear. So my assumption is that this is going to be the blue one. If you get blue gear and then you use the catalyst to, so you sort of see where I'm going here. We get the 668 gear from doing a delve. We do 2 delves so we can get 1 choice of 668 gear, right? But because we're doing it 5 times, we get like, well, ideally we'd get eight choices of gear. So we got more and more chances of like hitting all these 9 pieces. So my idea is to do the LFR on these, say these 8 characters, which doesn't take long at all. We'll go through it. So Radan says, so you're farming transmog for the item itself, not for the gold? Yeah, just for the item, just for the transmog item. Yeah. Because I'm just testing this out first, because like a lot of people, and myself a little bit included, is like looking at how to farm all the tier set transmogs every season, and I think I've found the way to do it through delves. And to be honest, it's a learning experience. I don't know how this works. Like if we want to go back to season 1 and season 2, how do we farm that gear, that tier sets? I have no idea. Probably have to be like legacy going through the raid. But like while this content is relevant, it's now. This is how we do it. I think so. This is not a foolproof like, oh, you're a fucking transmog genius, Goldson. No, this is just me just sussing it out, so I can learn how it works, you know. But say I've done two tier 1 dungeons on these 8 mages, and it didn't take long. So I've got 8 choices to hit either the shoulders, the chest, the wrist, hands, waist, legs, or feet, right? Music's hell loud. Oh shit. Oh yeah, it is too. Haha. There you go. Sorry, man. That's one thing I didn't check Redone, but it's okay. If you're watching the VOD, there's no music on the VOD, so just blow your fucking eardrums out. You probably like sit in the house going, yeah. So, thanks for that, Redone. You're a legend. But you see what I'm saying here? So like we've got 7 pieces to collect for the mage appearance, and the mage appearance is pretty cool, man. Let's go into the game. No worries. Let me just jump into the game on my mage, and I just want to show you what the mage tier sets look like. Because to be honest, like the LFR mage set actually looks the best out of all of them, in my opinion. But I'll let you boys be the judge of that. Once this fucking thing logs in. Oh, there it is. Okay, so when you're in the game, just press Shift P. That brings up the appearance tab, right? Click sets, and then I think we want the one that says Manaforge Omega. So that's the Agos Ephemeral Plumage or whatever. Okay, so this one here, see, this transmog is the mage LFR, and I play Frost Mage, and this looks fucking pretty cool to me, man. Like, look, like the shoulders have like floating little orbs on it, and like it looks cool. I've only got 2 pieces, right? So I need to farm the pieces on here. This is what the normal one looks like. The normal one's basically, it's the same, just different coloring. So it's like a bluish purple motif going on, which I think looks fucking cool. So think about it, like if we collect all of these transmogs, that means it's 4 sets. So all of I could have all the LFR gear on one account, all the normal stuff on my other account, you know, like, I don't know, I could just like make all my alt army look cool, you know, at the same time. And like now with the transmog thing in Midnight getting an upgrade, we can like literally keep this appearance on this character like indefinitely. So as I collect them, I can be like, oh, well, that's oh yeah, I remember, that's the fucking Manaforge LFR version, you know, and I've had that since the War Within. Because it kind of makes sense, because right now all of my alts look the same, because they all got the run in the purple purple attire with the staff, and they all look the same, which I don't mind. But I just thought I might as well try this out. But let's have a look at the heroic one. The heroic one's a bit darker blue, dark purple-ish, yeah. And then the mythic one, look, the mythic one kind of looks okay. But look, this is the mythic one, and I'll go back to the LFR one, and let me know what you reckon. So that's the mythic one. LFR. Mythic. LFR. I say this because I think the LFR one is the better one out of the 4. But the thing is, the LFR one is probably the easiest one to get because of how quickly it takes, how much time it takes to do it. LFR looks heaps better, bro. Yeah, well, yeah. Like I could because LFR farming is super easy because you only have to do tier 1 delves to do it, right? And then once you get the piece out of the vault, all you have to do is chuck it in the catalyst. And because all my alts have like probably 5 or 6 charges of the catalyst, we can get the appearance, unlock it straight away, and like we'll go back to the sheet. But you see what I mean? Like we're opening all these vaults. So we got like 20 vaults. We got 20 vaults to open on my mages. We got 20 vaults on my paladin because I've done my paladins, I've done my mages, I haven't done the shamans yet, I've done my hunters. I'm like just going through all the characters, and I've been timing how long it takes to do them. So my mage took 1 hour 23 minutes to do all of these vaults. So 20 vaults took me 1 hour 23. But I've done all of the vaults. So I've done two rounds of LFR, then which is level 1 tier 1 delves. And then I've done two rounds of tier 5 delves. So I'll get choice of LFR gear. I'll get a choice of normal because I'm still collecting all the normal stuff. But as say if I collect all of the LFR gear, that means the week after I can like double up and do double the normal. You know what I mean? So once we get rid of these, once these things are finished, like we tick them off. And they're finished, we can just focus on the heroic stuff, you know. And then once we get all the heroic stuff, because like in terms of easiness, the LFR one's easiest, then the normal stuff's a little bit harder. Heroic's a little bit harder because you got to do tier 8 fucking delves, and then the mythic stuff's even harder because you have to grind gilded crests and upgrade that hero gear to unlock that thing. But like just going forward, if we just want to collect the LFR versions, which is we can do that. I can literally do that every season. Just go and smash get all the tier sets like straight off the bat, and then just add it to the alt army. That's what I'm thinking. But that's a hell of a fucking intro, man. But you can sort of see what we're doing. All right, but let's get in. Let's log in, and I'll show you the process. So that's kind of like the theory. I like to talk about the theory side of everything first, and then we do a little bit of a practical session. And I'll bring up my other dudes here as well. Right, let's log into all the evokers. Okay, so as these evokers, we can probably make it a little bit bigger, eh? Okay. We'll just go with this. I don't know. I should set up a scene so I have like the main box and then have all the other accounts so it all fits on one screen. I should set up a scene for that and just do it virtually. I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, just going to untrack these quests on my alts just because they're a pain in the arse. All right, so I'll start the timer. Maybe it is better to go like this. Hold on. Yeah, we'll just go like that. Fuck it. That'd be right. So we'll start the timer off. I'm just going to invite all of these guys into the group. Just manually. Okay, everyone's in the group. Now just double check that no one's in war mode, because that tends to fuck shit up. Okay, no one's in war mode. That's good. All right. Let's get out of the city because this city's pretty laggy. And we want to go to Fungal Folly every day. Fungal Folly changes, so there's no rush really. And all I do is go onto my alt, and I'm going to mount with the Sandstone Drake, and I'm going to pick up my alts. So I'll just come to the entrance here, like so. Ooh, Fungal Folly. Here, I'm going to go pick up my mates, so we can all fly together. Okay, we're getting high. We got some altitude. All right, so Fungal Folly number 1. Just do tier 1 because we're farming LFR. So I'll zone in. And then these other guys, I'm controlling 2 at a time, so I'll just fly straight through the hole and straight into the instance portal. Because if you fly straight through into the instance portal, you can go straight in like this, bang. Press enter, and we're both in here. Okay, they're all in, so everyone's in. Okay, we got all of our dudes inside. Because this is a level 1, like this is going to be pretty easy, man. Pretty easy. Don't even stress. Guild of Gold, how you going? Good morning, bro. Good morning to you. I'm flexing my transmog farming, you know, alt army stuff, you know. Trying to if we can get if this because I haven't really opened up the vault just yet. So I don't really know for sure if this works, but like it sounds like it's gonna work. Like I thought about it, it's like, how do people farm all the transmog? And I haven't really seen any videos on YouTube on like people actually doing it. So I'm like, okay, maybe there's a bit of a demand for this kind of content, and if there is, and if we can do it every season, then that could be like a thing that we do every season. We just farm tier 1 delves and then get the LFR gear and then see how quickly we can unlock it all. That'd be funny as. Nice. I'm currently gearing my warrior. Oh yeah, the warrior one looks so good, man. I want them all, to be honest. I just want to do it to see how hard it is to get each one. I know for a fact that it is in order. LFR is easier, normal, heroic, and then mythic. I've tried this on. I've done a tier 1, and I've done tier 5, tier 8, like solo on my hunter. So I've soloed a tier 8 Fungal Folly on my hunter that's like 704 geared, and it was like a group of like 5 hunters. You know what I mean? So it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to do it. So this is actually a good way to, if you want to farm gear, and you want to so if you want to farm gear for all your alts, like just farming heroic gear, and you want to use that to get the tier sets, you know, it's something you can do, because I normally take about an average of 10 minutes to do a tier 11 delve. And if I do chosen to choose, good morning, hello. Everyone's in today. Hello, welcome. This is just going to be a short stream. I don't know. I just want to keep them short because I'm busy today. It's King's birthday apparently. We celebrate that here in Australia. Everyone's like, "Yep, we got the day off. Thanks, mate." We get paid day off. Shout out to all the full timers out there. I don't get paid on public holidays anymore, fortunately. That's all right. We're in a different world, man. Okay, let's fly down here. So this today, Fungal Folly, we just have to do the decaying shrooms. Yesterday, it was save 10 researchers or something. So it wasn't, each day it changes. So yeah, whatever's the easiest one. But Fungal Folly is just easy because it's like right there. You know what I mean? Really close. And I've found that like if you just zone your alts in, they actually get credit. Oh, that's an important one. Very important. Hot tip for you boys. If you're trying to do this and you want to get it done quickly, and you get a portal, you know how you get those portals and they take you through the purple thing and then you can complete the delve quickly. Doing this method, you actually don't get credit towards it. You get no credit at all. So if you see a portal and you're boosting your alts for Vault, don't take the portal, because if you take the portal, you won't get credit. I learnt that one. I tested it all out. So I did some testing yesterday, and I said, okay, we'll try this setup, and then on Wednesday when we'll do a full stream when we just open up the vaults and catalyze shit and just see how much percentage we can unlock each week. Because if it takes like an hour and a half to do like each character, so it's like an hour and a half times fucking, what is it? Hour and a half times 13. I don't know how many hours that is. It seems like a lot. But that's doing like all the heroic. So like, but over time, we probably won't have to do as many. Also, it's a good way to farm, because I'm at that point now on my 13 mains that I have to do more delves to get more choices, because that's why the mythic stuff's really hard. But I reckon I can collect the LFR and the heroic gear and the normal gear pretty quickly, and then just work on the use the rest of the expansion just to get the mythic stuff. But because of how time intensive it is to get the mythic stuff, I might as well just focus on what's more achievable. That's what I'm trying to do. So I've just zoned everyone out, including this guy. Okay. All right, so we're all outside. And if I open up the delve thing, it should say weekly reward 1 out of 2. So we need to do 2 delves. So we'll go back in again. We'll set it up as a tier 1. This has been 8 minutes so far. Okay, we'll just fly in one at a time. Enter. Okay, people in the entrance are probably going, what the fuck's this cunt doing, bro? Why you got so many accounts, man? All right, so we're all in again. Round 2, we just go again. I don't even take the fire. But, you know, like you do a tier 1 twice, and then these guys, that's like 4 choices at Vault. Because I found it's more efficient to do just 2 delves. Because if you do more than 2 delves, you only got 1 choice, you know. So it's actually more efficient to just complete 2 delves, and then take whatever choice you get out of the vault. And if any of those choices is one that you haven't collected, then you can just chuck it in the catalyst. And we got so many catalyst charges, man. I reckon, like, out of the whole alt army, I reckon I got more catalyst charges. So there's no I'm not upset about catalyst charges, but because I'm using them on the alt army, it's pretty cool. Like, so I don't know. Let me know if you boys doing anything crazy like this. Like, if you're into transmogging, is this how you do it? Like, I can understand that delves have only been in since fucking the War Within. So, like, how did people farm this shit before? Did they actually have to go and do the raid? Or, like, you know, like, how did people do it before? But now with delves, you know, like, this seems like the best method. It's super easy. But I guess you do sort of need a character that's like about 700 item level, I guess, to do it. But like not necessarily. It just means it takes a little bit longer. But you could just have one character that's super geared, like a tank, and you can just use that to boost all of your alts. It shouldn't really matter, actually. I'm just doing it with the evoker because, you know, I get 5 chances at the thing. Well, yeah, I don't know. Get the checkpoint. What time is it? It's nearly 4 o'clock. Yeah, I made a video. That VOD that I did on Saturday or Sunday, and we talked about the profession shuffle and shit. Or I talked about the profession shuffle for midnight and what methods and that. And I was supposed to put it for like for the Truth Seekers VOD only, and I scheduled it, and I was like, shit. And then like last night I'm in bed, and I'm just like watching it. I'm like, holy shit, like this is a members only video. Like, and then I looked at it, and it had the like members only thumbnail, but it was public, and I was like, oh shit. And I told my missus, she's like, oh, how many people have watched it? And I said, oh, like 118 people have watched that. And I'm like, shit. Oh, well, I'll change it in the morning. And in the morning, I had a look at that video, and it did triple. It did like 350 views overnight. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right. And then I turned it to members only, and I was like, shit. Okay. Because the way I'm doing it is that I'll stream live. So if you catch it live, you got it. But if you miss any lives and you want to watch the edited VODs and shit later on, you can. But like, it's obviously on my little paywall thing, my little support wall, you know. Because I figured during this whole venture, if I put everything for free and don't put any walls in, like, you know, obviously people will just want shit for free, you know. So I thought, okay, I'll put my Truth Seeker membership on YouTube and then put all my edited streams on there. So that goes for all the streams going forward, or anything that's a long form content like this, these guides, and I'll do the short guides and the little updates as on the public channel. But yeah, just going forward, I'm just trying to give value to my members, my people, my truth seekers out there that want to support me and shit, you know. And the good thing is, like, even if you don't want to support me, and a couple of months go by, and then you chuck on you want to support, you sign up for a month, then you can like go back and backtrack all the videos. And the good thing about YouTube compared to Patreon is that with Patreon, if you are using Patreon to like consume a content creator's content, like it's not intuitive, because like YouTube, like with YouTube, if you watch a video, there comes like a little red line underneath the video saying, oh, you know, I've watched half of that, you know. So it keeps it easier. It's an easier way to track if you want to consume all of someone's content. Oh, this guy died in like 2 seconds. Spoono's back. How you going? You didn't speed home, did you? We did go through it. But this video will probably be a public video for tomorrow, Tuesday. I'll upload this for Tuesday. So if you're watching this and you do like my content, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and yeah, off you go. Up to you. I guess, yeah. I'm working on my workflow, boys. I really am. I need to find something. I need to find a sustainable way to do this as a full-time job. Right now, it's obviously not. I'm getting supported by my missus. But if I can try to find value, what's this bug here? If I can continue to try and provide value to the marketplace, I will. Okay, so all these guys are done now. Yeah, and I just got to manually take them outside, and I'll show you the last step. So got to do it 4 times, but that's okay. We're farming. We're really at its core, we're farming vaults. And if you don't know what vaults are, at this point, I don't know what to say. Okay, so there is a little toy here. There's a toy here called, if you go Shift P, type in toy box and then type in delve. There's a Delver's Mana Bound Ether Gate. You click on that and it'll put a portal. It'll put a portal on the ground, and then all of your characters can take it. So we just double click on them all, right? And now we are back in Dawn Ogle. Okay. So, and then because we're back in Dawn Ogle, all I do is uninvite them. I'll uninvite, there you go. And that's it. And then I'll just log these guys out. And then I'll move on to the next row, you know, the next, whether it's paladins, mages, death knights, whatever, because you want to complete all of them, right? But let's have a look. Let's just have a quick look. I want to have a look at the evoker set. Okay, so if you play evoker, you should have an evoker. If there's a button here called the visage form, which turns you into, you know, your human dragon form, lizard boy, you know, shapeshifter. But let's have a look at the actual appearance for Evoker, because Evoker's a bit weird looking, eh? All right, so we want Manaforge Omega. So we haven't collected any of the raid find. The raid finder gear for Evoker looks okay, but I don't know about you. Evoker Transmog looks a bit shit overall, to be honest. Like, this is the heroic one. It kind of looks, yeah. Yeah, I would say out of all of them, the Evoker's a bit of a shit one. But if we change our visage form, we can, yeah, look at the Dragon Boy one. The Dragon Boy one's weird. Yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know, but that took 18 minutes. So it can take actually a bit, it's actually a bit quick. It's actually a bit quicker when you're not like trying to, you know, explain what you're doing. But hopefully that video and explained how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do a stream dedicated to opening all these vaults and then ticking off the sheet and then chucking the stuff in the catalyst just to see if this concept works. If this concept works, then we got a solid video case and we can put together like a proper video guide. So this one's not really a video guide. This is going to be an edited stream. I'll chuck on for tomorrow's video. But like to make like a proper one, like a scripted one, like how to farm Transmog, like this is the most efficient way that I've found, you know, and I'll gather as much information as I can and try and collate that into a shorter video, because I know a lot of people don't like the longer videos, like especially if we make clickbait titles like, oh, how to fucking farm all the tier 3, all the tier sets using delve, using this method and using this awesome delve method or something clickbait. I don't want to go have like a 30, 45 minute video. I just want to have like a 10 minute video. This is how you do it, and have like infographics and all that shit. Because I do like making guide videos. I like researching it and then breaking it down for everyone. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, my back, Spooner, my back. I gotta go. I got more fucking delves to do, man. Who can we stream? Who's on? Anyone on? K-Check's on? K-Check's... Nah. K-Check... We're not going to stream K-Check. Sorry, mate. But he's not there. He's just AFK at work, I think. Hey! Cause you got that like you. Cause you got that something that I need in my life.
Iram resubscribed for 7 months. Hyper Crown.
Irisam, my first subscriber on the channel is just resub for 7 months. You better keep this streak going, mate. Don't you break it. Thank you for your support, man. Irisam, my favourite demo locks or warlock in the EU. Also pumping out inscription alts. Is it inscription and fucking enchanting, I think you're doing, or inscription jewel crafting? I don't know, but we're going to get amongst it. Thanks for your support. Let's go. Yeah, man, let's do it. Stay tuned for my Legion, my daily Legion weight loss series. We're going to stream Legion remix every day. We're going to lose weight. We're going to cover it all over the next week before we get stuck into the content. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, boys. I got to go. Busy boy, you know. Busy. All right, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow or whenever. Bye. Chosen to choose. See ya. You sexy thing.